I was thinking about the better days. My youth so happy, my hair so nappy, had an afro.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Arsenal 101 watch along. We've got Arsenal at home at the Emirates Stadium playing Crystal Palace Premier League game. Teams are currently out, just being presented to the crowd. Let's get the team lineup so you can have a look.
There are 5 things that will happen if Arsenal win the Champions League.
Oh, got the wrong one there. My apologies. Here we go. So, Timber Saliba. Gabriel is fit, ladies and gentlemen. Calafiori comes in for Lewis Skelly. Midfield, Zubimendi, Eberechi Eze, and Declan Rice. Forward 3, Bukayo Saka, also fit. Slight worries about him last night. Victor Gyökeres is back in his position. And Leandro Trossard takes over from Gabriel Martinelli, who drops to the bench. So, as we've become accustomed to seeing, a good team. Crystal Palace made up of Henderson, Richards, Lacroix, Gay, Munoz, Mitchell, Wharton, Kamada, Sarr, Chris Richards, Maxence Lacroix, Mark Gahey, Daniel Munez, Daichi Kamada, Adam Wharton, Tyreek Mitchell. Playing in their gold alternative kit today. Ismail Sarr, Jeremy Pino, and up front, Jean-Philippe Mateta. Oh, les Galec France. So welcome to the watch along RDRE Empire Films. Starter, big up to yourself, my guy. Hope you're well. Yeah, this kit is fire. I had to get it. I just had to get it. So in London derbies since 2022-23, Arsenal are streaks ahead of their nearest rivals, which are Chelsea, followed by Spurs, Brentford, Fulham, Crystal Palace and West Ham, bottom of that table. Recent history against Palace, 2-2 last year at the Emirates, 5-1 away at Palace. Previous season, 3-2 here at the Emirates, 5-0 home at the Emirates, and previous to that, 1-0 at Palace to the Arsenal. So a decent record, but of course, we did drop points here last year against Palace, a result which, of course, Arsenal recognise as being significant in their pursuit of the title. So hoping today will be different. We've kicked off, ball straight into the Palace penalty area. Arsenal straight on the attack from the goal. Back in our own half, starting again. So once again, hopefully we can get a quick start. Let's get the midfield boys going. Zubimendi and Eze and Rice. Start creating opportunities for our attacking wing-backs and wingers. And of course, for the boy up front, Victor Gyökeres, who we know, unlike some of his counterparts, is desperately looking to increase his Premier League tally. Just needs some service, basically. Let's get Gary in.
How you doing, mate?
Bless up, Coach Gary in the house. Hope you're well.
Yeah, I'm good. Yourself?
I'm well. Excited as always. Another game, another opportunity to see my glorious Gunners do wonderful things. How you feeling about today's team?
Yeah, I think the team picks itself really at the moment. There's, you're not going to change a winning formula. Palace, tricky opponents. They've played really well. It's going to be a hard game, but I think Arsenal have got the tools to overcome.
Yeah. Just got to stop this kid, Jean-Philippe Mateta. He's a bit of a powerhouse, but Arsenal have been very dominant this year at defending. Only 3 goals conceded. Go on, Trossard. Nice. He's away. Good defending there by Palace against Gyökeres.
Zubimendi.
I'm on 2 minutes 42, Gary. Where you at?
Yeah, you're 30 seconds ahead of me, mate.
Okay.
Don't know where my other control is.
Insignificant.
Can you see the other control? Little one.
Go on, Eze. Nice, Calafiori. Very tidy. I think they just need to see Saka and Trossard a little bit earlier with the balls. Get them early with that long ball. Create much better space. Missed an opportunity there for Rice. Arsenal just probing. Declan Rice a bit frustrated there. Make a run into space, doesn't receive the ball. And that to me is what we need to get better at. And guys, make that run. Be confident. Give them the opportunity. Nice. There we go. Lovely. Oh, unlucky Gyökeres. Bending again. Saliba perfectly placed to intercept the ball there. As he so often is. Doesn't have to do the tackling because he's positioned himself perfectly to receive the ball when it's tried to be a pass.
What minute you're now, Tony?
4:45.
Oh God, that's the same. Oh.
Line pass by Saka. First attack from Crystal Palace ends up in a goal kick. A little bit standoffish from Mateta there, I think. Didn't quite go in and try to make a tackle. He is a huge lump, to be honest.
All right. I'm at 5:40 now. Don't know if that's
Yeah,
any
10,
closer.
yeah, 10 seconds behind now.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, we'll live with that.
I can deal with that.
So Arsenal having a lot of possession, but haven't created absolutely anything yet in the final third. Struggling, if you ask me, to get the ball to Trossard, Trossard, Saka, and Gyökeres. Gonna have to play it a little bit quicker.
It's because Palace drop into a 5, don't they, when we've got the ball?
Eze in the middle. Oh, pass was wrong. Saka now offside. Just caught a glimpse of DT in the stand there, just behind the left referee as he lifted his flag. The linesman. DT. So Henderson tells all his defenders to go out. He's going to go long. Obviously, that's a good. They have an opportunity to put it on the head of Mateta. The obvious target. Battling with Saliba. Saliba wins. Foul against Mateta on Saliba by Mateta. 1-0 to Saliba. Mateta has that heavy Vicks on his chest. You can see he's rubbed it in his kit. Discoloration, showing, that something that Patrick Vieira, I think, was one of the first to have that.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
The ball from Saliba too long for Trossard, goes out for Crystal Palace goal kick.
Yeah, that's unlucky from Gabriel there because that was almost perfect. So just a bit overhit.
And that's the ball for me. That's what they got to find. So the Arsenal
We've
is on.
got to do that a lot more rather than trying to play up through the crowded areas of the congested areas of the pitch. Come on, man. This is.
Oh, well in Declan Rice. Palace tried to play out. Mateta battling against Saliba. Well covered by Jurriën Timber. And it's a corner to Palace.
Saliba's got to do better there. Saliba's got to do better there in the first instance. And then Timber's just got to clear the ball. We've given away a needless corner when Timber can just clear the ball.
So already we can see that Mateta is going to be a handful for either defender. Mateta is absolutely huge.
Yeah, but we had two situations there, Tony, where Saliba can play it back to the keeper and he lets it bounce and he lets Mateta get the ball again. And then Timber just has to clear the ball. Why are we giving away a needless corner?
Declan just get kicked by his own player. So from the resulting corner for Palace, Arsenal clear. Bit scrappy clearance, but ends up in a throw into Arsenal in their own half, which Calafiori will take on the left.
I think we got a little bit lucky on that corner because the flick on takes it to the back post. And lucky enough, Saliba's standing at the back post on his own. There was no one in front of him because that could have been trouble.
And Palace hoof it up, and it's now an Arsenal goal kick, which Raya takes quickly out to Saliba. Passes it back to Raya. Passes it back to Saliba, who's in acres of room to move forward. Nice. That's the ball. Keep going forward, boys. Keep going forward. Into the middle. Lovely. Got to be able to find someone forward there. You've got 4 players in front of you. One of them's got to make himself available. Nuts. Bukayo Saka just nuts. Number 10 for Palace. Timber set away down the wing. Tidy work by Zubimendi. Again, Arsenal having the lion's share of possession, but creating absolutely nothing at the moment. It's just a lot of pass with no penetration. Here we go, penetration. Looking for Trossard. Keeps it in. Trossard in the area. Confronted by, what's that? Offside? He's offside. Didn't look offside when that pass was originally made, but apparently it is. Rock star in the crowd, who I don't recognise. Looks like one of the Who?
Mick Jagger. Oh, that's John Bon Jovi.
John Bon Jovi. There we go. Which is interesting because he did a talk in London yesterday that one of my friends attended. He posted from a picture of himself at the event. You can see how Palace have got this very high XG because they are very attacking. They look to get the ball into their strikers very, very quickly into the front three. Much quicker than Arsenal do, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is what I was saying about
Oh,
the difference.
opportunity
that
here.
Eze is finding playing for Arsenal and playing for Palace. You know, when you play for Arsenal, teams are in a
Good
low.
run by Gyökeres. No, bad pass by Zubimendi gives it away, but Crystal Palace give it straight back to Arsenal. Oh, they're waving their hands there, Saliba. Come on. Goes down the left side for once. Comes back to the right. Too much timber. It's a foul, ref. Okay, that's not a foul. Let's see what happens when Arsenal start doing that.
That's clearly a foul on Saka, man. Clearly a foul.
So clear.
He's turned away. You're just coming from behind and literally catch him
Barged
on the
him
back
out.
of the leg and you barge him over. Oh, you got to step over that, Trossard. If he steps over that, Eze's through. That's it. I'm sure the throw was 10 yards further back, but you just keep walking forward, it's fine. Well, the coach caught the ball. The coach is thrown him the ball and he walks 5-10 yards past the coach. Been a bit of a lackluster first 15 minutes, in my opinion. Arsenal say plenty of possession, haven't really done anything with it of note.
I've not even had a shot.
Yeah,
not
that's
even
what I'm
a
saying.
shot. Not even a sight of goal, to be honest, so far. In 15 minutes, to not have had a shot or a look at the goal means you need to pick up the pace in terms of moving the ball towards the front three.
You know, I understand that they're playing with a back five with four in the middle. it's difficult. But this is where you have to find different ways to open up an opponent.
Absolutely.
When you're trying to do this walk the ball into the net nonsense, pass, and you're not getting anywhere. You've got to change it up.
Yeah. %83 possession, no attempts on goal. Palace with their small 17% possession have at least had an effort.
Well, listen, if Eze was still wearing a Palace shirt, this is where they'd be soaking up the pressure and he would be the release valve, because obviously Arsenal don't play in a low block. And look where Eze's picking up the ball now. Look, in front of the off the centre back.
Yeah. Quicker, come on, quicker. That's a ball, great ball. Oh, give it him, Eze. Rice was on. Easy, 5-yard ball. Oh, and then he gives it away. He gives off. He stops the opportunity for the short pass and then gives it away with the long pass.
Yes, poor. He should have just played Rice. He should have just played Rice and have done with it. He didn't
5-yard ball. He's running into an opportunity space. Good ball. Palace player, I think that was Adam Wharton, switched the play very quickly. And again, Palace was straight in, looking to attack.
Yeah, that's a lovely ball from Wharton. He's a decent little player.
Yeah, but see how you got that guy out there. You know he's there. As soon as you get the ball, just hit it there. You know he's going to be there.
This is a way that Arsenal don't play, Tony. It's slow. It's it's pass. They don't want to get the ball forward quickly. But when we do, it's like, why don't we just do it more often? I just don't get it.
Absolutely. Missing Thomas Partey, ain't we?
Well, I mean, we've got players that are capable of it.
Yeah,
we've seen Gabriel knock 2 balls already. You've got 2 people coming short. Rice, make the run past them. Just lob the ball over the top. They're playing like 40 yards out from goal, 30 yards out from goal. There's plenty of room.
Yeah, Arsenal look lost. It's like they're looking at 9 players in front of them and going, I don't know where to go to penetrate this. Go on, Eze. Go on, Eze. Oh, too much. Unlucky. At least he took a chance and took some players on.
But that's what you got to do.
That's what you got to do.
It's a great tackle from Wharton that stops him. If Wharton doesn't make that tackle, Eze's getting a shot away there.
Absolutely.
Or he's passing the ball to Trossard, one of the two. But that's what it takes. You've got to commit people, drag people out of the way, play faster. I mean, approaching 20 minutes, and it's been
there you go.
Possession and no end product at all.
Deliver. Give it him.
And people say Gyökeres ain't scoring goals. Well, how are you expecting to score goals when the ball doesn't get played into the box?
Trossard made the run, the ball didn't get delivered.
That's what I'm saying. People moaning, but no one's saying, well, Gyökeres needs this, he needs that. It's all panning him because he ain't scoring goals. But he needs service. And the funny thing is, when we had Havertz and Marino up front, they were scoring goals for fun. And now we've got the guy there that we're expecting to bang in goals galore. We're not giving him the service.
It's crazy, isn't it?
What do you want him to do? Pick up the ball in the halfway line and beat everybody?
Oh, God. Really, Arsenal? Ball's ended up back at Raya after about 28 passes.
I told you, I've started the stream, innit?
Yeah, it's on this time.
You started it this time, yeah?
Yeah.
It was about this time in midweek that we realised. Or should I say you realise?
Go on, deliver. Come on. You've got to deliver something. You've got to give these wingers something to live on. They're absolutely, they're giving them nothing.
It's just keep balling it. If we've got the ball, they can't do nothing. And this is the play that I don't want to see.
And then Zubimendi gives it away. Oh, well defended, Gabriel. And the foul is on Trossard. Jeez.
I mean, that's terrible by Zubimendi.
Yeah. But you see, as soon as Palace get a little sniff, they're having a go. Doesn't matter the angle might have been against him, he's having a go.
Yeah, but if that's Arsenal, they're looking for a pass.
Of course.
Or they're turning back and playing out.
Yeah. Go on, Dex, give it. Finally. Didn't quite get that one right, though, did we? Really? Oh, you could get booked for that, Dex. Don't do that. Got sent off for that last season, lad. Nope. Over a kick from Eze going nowhere. You had to run around him there, Saka. He was no way going to move out of the way.
I didn't even know Saka was still on the pitch.
Thomas Tuchel in the stand.
Well, you know what? Maybe Chelsea have swapped Saka for evil Saka. Maybe we've got the wrong one. Maybe this is evil Saka playing.
So once again, Mateta up against Gabriel in this case. And again, Mateta wins. Raya to the rescue. Now there's an offside. So again, simple long ball up to Mateta. And Gabriel gets it all wrong. Mateta puts through, I'm not sure who it is, but he's got a shot on goal, which Raya saves.
He was offside anyway. So I don't know why. Don't ask me why the linesman is not putting the flag up for the offside, and then he puts it up after the shot. What if Raya would have hurt himself there, like diving? Why not just put the flag up straight away? What kind of stupidness are we watching?
Come on, Arsenal. We've got to find a way to put the ball into the final third. And what are you trying to do? Just tire him out with passing.
And it's putting me to sleep. Might work with Palace.
What was the point of that?
Look, Palace are not pressing. Palace is just marking space. If you play a bit faster and move the ball faster, you've got a chance.
Bloody hell. It's like their spatial awareness has gone because they're not seeing the opportunities. Oh, and Saliba gives it away this time. Poor passing.
But that ball that Saliba just gave away, that's got to be dinked over the top.
Oops.
I haven't seen Saka touch the ball. I haven't seen Gyökeres touch the ball. And I've seen Trossard touch the ball about twice. I think when you face this 5-3-2 or whatever it is, I think you need to alter your formation to cope with it.
And it's in this situation that you think is this the situation where you maybe have an extra player moving up into that area, like the Lewis Skelly, who can, maraud around the middle of the park?
No,
Even
because you have to keep the fullbacks in place, because otherwise their fullbacks are playing as their wingers, aren't they? So if you bring in that inverted fullback, it doesn't work, because you're giving away space in the wide areas where you can't afford to.
yeah.
I think sometimes you have to match the systems up and say, look, if they're playing like this, we're going to play like this. Or you have to go 4-4-2. You have to try something different. Because they've always got at least three in midfield. So they've got three against our two, and then they've got their fullbacks as wingers dropping into the back five. So it becomes a 5-4-1 defending. So that's why there's no space on the pitch. So you got Mateta pressing, and then you've got, look, straight away. This time it's a free kick on Saka from Gueye, but they've always got a spare defender to track our wingers.
So free kick in the Crystal Palace half, just on the inside of the centre circle. Raya had come completely all the way to the other side of the pitch to take the free kick.
David Raya taking it.
Yeah. He passes it to Declan Rice.
Free kick.
It goes to. Oh God, got that all wrong.
You're back in your goal. Oh, what am I watching here?
What the hell is that, ref? That's a free kick all day. Thank you very much. Good feet from Timber. It was upended. So finally, after 28 minutes, potential opportunity to attack the Palace goal with a free kick that's given away by Kamada.
I think what you mean to say is, Tony, after 28 minutes, we have a chance to put the ball into the box.
Yeah, our first set piece.
Have we been in their box yet? I don't think we have.
No, I don't think we have either. So I don't know what their manager is saying, that he thinks something went wrong, but
He's saying he won the ball.
really? So here we go, set piece United. The usual suspects are in place. Delivery will be by the assured Declan Rice. Oh, someone shoot from outside the area? No, too long. That was not the balls with him, Mendy. It's actually gone up for a throw-in.
Well,
Unlucky Timber. He stood on the ball accidentally. Great tackle.
come on, Arsenal. Let's pick it up a bit. Let's pick it. Well, Timber too much, and then you trod on the ball. Great tackle, Saka. That's never a foul.
Tidied up by Saliba. Going to Arsenal. Headed back by Palace, straight out for an Arsenal goal kick. Quickly taken to Saliba. Zubimendi. Look forward, Zubi. Look forward. Goes back to Rice. You've got to be that guy looking to get the ball quickly up to the front 3 or 4. You've got 4 players to choose from. Too slow.
I'll tell you, you've got to match up the system. We've got Gyökeres against 3. And then when we've got the ball like here, they'll be in a 5 at the back.
I don't know what he's meant to have done there. Is that a foul? Frustrating half hour.
What was that?
I have no idea.
What nonsense was that I just saw?
Touches in the opposition box. 2 by Arsenal, 7 by Crystal Palace.
Yeah, said that, didn't we?
Yeah.
I don't even remember seeing the 2, to be honest. I think they're being generous.
Oh, didn't get the control first, Saka.
I still don't even know what that little free kick was about.
Go on, Gyökeres. Go on, all the way, lad.
I'm telling you now, Saka is not fit. Saka is not fit. He's struggling massively. We haven't seen him pick up the ball.
Opportunity in the area. Oh, good save by the keeper. First shot on target by Arsenal from Leandro Trossard. Good football there. Just looked at, we moved the ball into the final third a lot quicker than we usually do.
Well, do you know what it was, Tony? It was the ball to release Gyökeres. It was the ball to release Gyökeres. And that just shows you that if you put the ball there, he can get after it. So there's no reason not to use that move again. Doesn't all have to be pretty and this tiki-taka nonsense.
What the hell was that, Raya? Got that all wrong. Good sweeping there by Raya, but then he passed it to a Crystal Palace player.
You know, but that's again, Tony, you're trying to play football all the time. And if you get it wrong, you can get punished. Sometimes it's better just to clear the ball and reset yourself and go again.
Oh, come on, Eze, that's bad. Give it him, Declan. He's looking up, seeing a player is on, and then deciding, no, I'm not going to give it to you. Give him a chance, at least. At least if he decides he doesn't want to move on, he can give it back to you. But that's his job. Is you're a winger. No, Eze is having a mare. He has not done anything at all this game. So clear that we're missing Martin Odegaard at this stage in this game.
I think the thing that Eze's struggling with is the lack of space. And I think when you're so used to having open space to pick the ball up in and do your thing, all of a sudden you're now playing for a team where the teams don't give you that space. You know, they're filling every little gap, and I think you've got to adjust everything that you know to do what you're capable of doing. And I think he's struggling with that aspect of the game.
This is very frustrating. 35 minutes in, one shot.
Man, you've got their right back doing kick-ups in our half, man. What the hell? See, look, they've got plenty of time. They've got 3 at the back. They can pass it around. You know, right? We force them back to the keeper. You know, they've still got 3 at the back. Still got plenty of room. There's always a spare man in the middle. You can't cover everyone because we're playing with a 2.
Man City losing to Villa.
Yeah, I knew this would be a very tight affair, today's game. You know, Arteta's had a look at Palace's XG and stuff like this, and he knows that he doesn't want to lose this game. So it's a case of we play the percentages, don't give the ball away, defend correctly, and we get out of here with a draw, which is not a bad result against Crystal Palace, to be perfectly honest, because they're capable of beating anybody. As we see them, didn't they turn over Liverpool? I'm sure they did.
We've got to be looking to win our home game.
Yeah, no, listen, I totally agree with that. I'm saying we know how Arteta looks at things. So it's going to be a case of we're going to keep doing the same, probing here, probing there, and hopefully we can create another chance. Because at the moment, what did it take us 30 odd minutes to get the first shot on target? Oh. You know, you're playing at home.
Well done, Gyökeres. Inside. That's the difference between Calafiori and Lewis Skelly.
Look, play the ball. Look, he's gone through. Come on.
Is that a yellow card, ref? He gets nowhere near the ball.
Tony, look at me.
What the hell? Oh dear. So I don't know how that's not a yellow card, because that's literally nowhere near the ball. So set piece United. Here we go again.
Set piece FC at the double.
Declan Rice. He's got his posse of players in the top corner, ready to make their moves. Here we go. Delivery. And it's Eze! Yes, sir! With the volley. The header was won by Gabriel. Fell sweetly into a nice area for Eze of the first time strike at the ball. And there we go. Have faith. That has been, mate, that has been difficult to watch that in a way, but yeah, we'll take that every day.
Fair enough, fair play to him, because he hasn't celebrated. You know, he's I mean, that was kind of similar to the one the other day, wasn't it? Where he miskicked it, but he's arriving in the box late, and the ball just drops nicely, and it's a great finish because he's up in the air. It's a scissor kick up in the air.
Yeah. So, where do we go from here? Are we going to be creative, or are we going to stand on our 1-0 and just grind this one out?
Well, the thing is with teams like Palace, they want to stay in the game as long as possible. You know, so they want to stay in the game as long as possible and keep it at 1-0, and then they'll open up towards the end of the game in the last 5 to 10 minutes. Important thing is that we don't give anything away and we go in at half time, because we need to force Palace to open up a bit. And if they do, you know, like we saw against Atletico, they can we picked Atletico off once they opened up and started looking for a way back into the game.
Yeah.
Oh, Calafiori, head the ball out. Rice is right in front of you, man. Rice is right in front of you. You don't need to try and head that back to Raya.
Greetings, Anti-Roach. Hope you're well.
Yeah, welcome, man.
The 100 Black Men yesterday. We did our second session of the year, of the school year, that is. So here we go. Crystal Palace with a corner. Comes in. Cleared by Gyökeres. That's what he doesn't get the plaudits for. Well in, boys. Well defended. Back in a sec. Whoa.
So Arsenal win another free kick in relatively the same position. Long ball played over the top, and it's Jurriën Timber the furthest forward. And he just has his ankles tapped by Mitchell, and Arsenal get the chance to put in another ball into the box. So from roughly the same sort of area, Declan Rice will take. I think and then the delivery comes in and it's headed out, and it's with Zubamendi, who finds Eze, and Eze is going to have a shot. Oh yes, he is, and it's blocked by Gueye. So Eze looks in the mood now. That picked up his first Premier League goal for Arsenal, and some would say written in the stars against his former club for him to open his account. And Arsenal now have a throw minute before the break. I'll turn you on twice.
Yeah, I was just changing my device.
So Calafiore with the long throw. What are we waiting for here? Arsenal blamed for the return of the long throw by Mr. Jamie O'Hara.
And didn't we see Liverpool employ it yesterday?
Oh yeah, it's all right. It's all right when they do it. It's just they don't want it done against them, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing? Raya very calmly there played it to Calafiore, and then he smacks it up the field. What was the point of that? Why didn't you just do that first of all?
So 2 extra minutes are being played now. We're into the first of those 2 minutes now. Free kick for Palace. Saka on Mitchell. Arsenal now had 3 attempts on goal, equaling Palace's 3 attempts on goal. We've had 2 on target. Palace have yet to have 1 on target.
The ref doesn't need to give that free kick because Palace had the advantage there. It was with Kamada. He was in acres of space, and he could have advanced up the field.
Get it right. Well done, Saliba. Oh, it wasn't Saliba. It was Zubimendi.
Yeah, and that's half time. Arsenal go into the break 1-0 up. See, that should have been offside for Mateta there because he's made a play at the ball after coming back from offside.
Be careful there, Trossard. He might have got booked for kicking the ball away.
Oh, Eze inches away from playing Saka through.
Trossard got away with one there.
It's just silly, man. Just silly. You know that the referee's looking for stuff like that. It's just absolute stupidity. Why are you going to pick up a yellow card when you're literally 10 seconds from half time?
Yeah.
You know, when your team's winning, you put yourself then in trouble for committing another foul where you could get a second yellow. Just nonsense.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're at half-time. Arsenal leading 1-0 through Eberechi Eze against his old team. In a half that we laboured. We laboured, if we're being honest. We didn't look fluent. We didn't have any press at all in terms of like being able to assault the Crystal Palace goal. And we were opportunists with our set play again. Right, I'm going to go and grab a quick bite.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll see you shortly, young man.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, so I say, as Tony alluded to there, it was a very, I would say, dysfunctional half from Arsenal. We kept the ball well. There was very little bite. We looked like we didn't have any real idea of how to score a goal. And again, it's come from a Declan Rice free kick where Gabriel gets up and the ball rebounds backwards and flying into the boxes. Eze, with a very good finish, the ball's bounced up in air and he's flown through the air with a scissor kick motion. And Henderson had no chance. So Arsenal lead 1-0. But I think the second 45 has got to be better than that. We need to create more chances. It's hard playing against this formation because there's very little space. They're defending with a 5, a 4, and a 1 or a 5, a 3, and a 2. When Arsenal have the ball, so the space is limited, but you just have to find a way to play against it. You know, but the main thing is that we've kept a clean sheet. Palace haven't had a shot on target. The one they had on target was actually ruled back for offside. God knows why the ball was allowed to play on when he was clearly half a yard offside, and the flag should have gone up straight away. So at the moment, Arsenal sit 7 points clear of Liverpool. And I don't know if City are still losing. Yes, City are still losing at half-time to Aston Villa. So this could turn out to be a very, very good day for Arsenal indeed. If it was to stay like this, Arsenal would be on 22 points, City on 16, so it would give us a 6-point lead over City and a 7-point lead over Liverpool. So all bodes well. This is an important game. If your rivals are losing, it's always important to pick up the points. And this is where Arsenal have fouled in recent seasons. You know, we haven't taken advantage of our rivals for the title, losing games or dropping points, shall we say. You know, anytime you get that chance, you have to take it because that's what wins you titles. You know, you gain another 3 points. That means it's 3 games now that we have to drop points in for Liverpool to get back level with us or ahead of us. So it's of utmost importance to take advantage when other teams slip. Okay, so some statistics from the first half. Arsenal had 66% of the ball compared to Palace's 34%. Arsenal's XG was 0.11 compared to Palace's 0.09. Total shots, both teams had 3. Raya, again, hasn't had any saves to make compared to Henderson's 1 from Trossard. Arsenal have had no corner kicks compared to Palace's 2. Arsenal have committed 3 fouls to Palace's 6. Arsenal passes 314 compared to Palace's 164. Arsenal with 5 tackles, Palace with 6, and Arsenal have had 6 free kicks compared to Palace's 3. So a very even half with them statistics. Arsenal have had 2 shots on target compared to Palace's none. No team have hit the woodwork. Palace have had 1 shot off of target. Palace have blocked 2 shots and Arsenal have blocked 1. Both teams have had 2 shots inside the box and both teams have had 1 shot outside the box. So again, very, very even stats there.
Nice one, Gal.
That's all right, mate.
So we've got half time in 3 other games. Bournemouth 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Villa 1, Man City 0. And Wolves, from being 2-0 down to Burnley, are now 2-2.
Oh, Desmond. Oh, what a day, what a day. Right. I should be back in a minute myself, Tone. I too am going to grab something to eat.
Nice one. Apollo tempting fate by saying Arsenal are on course to allow just 11 goals this season. Let's see if we can get a clean sheet today. So, statement from Andy: the eye test and statistics do not always align. Playing well and losing because of feature of Arsenal near end of Wenger's tenure. He stuck to his principles, and what did it give him? Yeah, so Wenger played lovely football, but lovely football didn't end up winning trophies at the end of his tenure at Arsenal. Whereas what we're seeing from Mikel Arteta is a systematic, pragmatic football where, you know, he knows what should succeed, and so far for him this season, it's working perfectly.
What are you eating, Tone?
Mushroom pasta. Mushroom pappardelle.
Cheese string. The lunch of champions.
So, did you catch any of the boxing last night, Gal?
No, I didn't, mate.
Okay. So I was at the O2 last night to see Fabio Wardley win in what was considered an upset against Joseph Parker.
Yeah, did you think that should have been stopped? I saw the highlights this morning. Parker didn't look to be in any trouble.
I think there's an argument for both, to be honest, because Wardley hits him 33 times without getting hit in response. 33 times. So if you're wailing away at somebody, problem is, in boxing, and I told this to any of my own fighters, if you continually hit an opponent and they don't fire back, or when they attempt to fire back, they don't hit you, referee will more than likely stop the fight. So it can be seen as an early stoppage because a lot of his punches weren't hitting clearly. But there are ones that do hit. And when you throw 33 punches and maybe you hit 6 very hard ones and the rest are, on gloves or whatever, referee will more than likely stop the fight.
Yeah, I suppose I never really thought about it like that. But did you think Wardley would have won? Because it was in the 11th round, was it not?
It was the 11th round. I didn't think he would win, but I did give him a chance because he's shown me he's got some kind of X factor in terms of his comeback ability. His last fight against Justin Hooney, he was outboxed for like 11 rounds and he knocks him out. And that's pretty much the story of the fight last night. He was outboxed, but he found a way.
I suppose in that heavyweight sort of category, it only takes that one shot, doesn't it?
Of course, but it wasn't a one-punch knockout. It was a sustained burst of energy, which is quite often something you don't see amongst heavyweights. When a heavyweight says, "You know what, I'm going for it. I might be losing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going out on my shield and I'm just going to punch until I can't punch anymore."
Yeah, I suppose if you know that you're behind, because you'll have obviously an inkling, wouldn't you? If you know that you're behind, I suppose you've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Excuse me, you've got nothing to lose, and you've got a world title belt to gain. There's Eddie and Ketty just coming out, still on the subs bench.
Yeah. The forgotten man.
Well, Mateta scores goals, doesn't he? Mateta scores goals.
Making a substitution. Who is it? Maybe Palace making a sub. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel sorry for Eddie. He goes there, he's not going to get in front of Mateta because Mateta scores goals
coming on.
and make things happen.
On.
So it's for Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this is what I don't understand. So no, it's not for Gabriel. It must be for Saliba.
Saliba. Yeah, Saliba's off.
I just saw Gabriel's on the pitch.
That's interesting. So clearly Saliba carrying a knock or something.
My son had a trial tomorrow. and he's fractured his foot.
Oh no.
He's fractured a bone under his ankle. So he's in a protective boot. So doesn't look like he's going to Swindon.
We've kicked off. Palace kicked off. And that's a mismatch. Mateta against Calafiore. But somehow Calafiore's won it. Big sigh of relief there from Calafiore, thinking to himself, how the hell did I win that? Whoops. Try again. Gabriel.
Yeah, I can't say that I'm worried about Mosquera coming on. I think he's shown that he's got quality.
Stand him up. Oh, well done, Tross. Nuts this player and won a free throw-in. So somehow we got to get Saka in again because he's done absolutely nothing in this first half.
Yeah, they did mention that there was concerns about his fitness, and he doesn't look at all at the races.
So hopefully in the next week or so, we should be seeing a return of Noni Madueke, Kai Havertz, and...
Oh, unlucky. That's such a good touch from Gyökeres there. Just Bryce didn't read it.
Well done, Mosquera. Tied it up nicely. Well done, Timber. Whoop. One by Gyökeres. Go on. Oh.
Take yours. Give me that.
Give him. Oh, terrible pass, Saka. Go on, do something, Saka. Do something. Yeah, you're right. He doesn't look himself today.
See, look, I mean, he receives the ball just a bit ago from Zubamendi. He has time and space to turn and run, and he just plays it straight to Eze.
Yeah, normally
that to me just says he's nowhere near fit enough to play this game. Because when have you ever seen Saka turn down a chance to turn and run?
Yeah, at least jockey his defender and gain some ground down the pitch.
Yeah, get him off. This is what I can't stand. Listen, we've got the squad now, right? You know, you've got Martinelli on the bench, there's Nwaneri on the bench. Just use the players. Why are you risking further injury? If a player is not fit, he shouldn't be on the field. And Timber's gone down now.
What's that? Is that a handball?
Oh, that's got to be handball. Has to be handball.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it is. Free kick.
Is he giving it?
Yeah, he's given a free kick, but that should be. It's unlucky because he's sliding in the challenge.
Yeah, but clearly goes to
the hand. The hand stops the ball from, but it stops Calafiore from advancing into the area.
So dangerous situation for Palace here. Declan Rice in his usual position as protagonist to deliver. So now we've got no Saliba, but we got the very tall, talented Mosquera as part of the goes short to Eze. off the post. Go! No! How? How's that not gone in the net? What the hell? Oh! And the shot from Saka goes wide.
Off the crossbar and straight to the keeper. Oh,
So a
but again,
sequence of events there where Arsenal hit the post. I think. Wow.
oh,
Good pressure on that situation from the set piece. And then the final shot from
it's a lovely header from Gabriel that's off the crossbar. Rice as his shot saved by Henderson. And Saka cuts inside and it's literally half a foot wide.
So I don't know what's happened there. The goal kick has had to be retaken. So
they're checking for a penalty.
But it looks like that check's over because the goal kick's now been taken. Ooh, unlucky Eze. Go on, well done. Oh! Oops, careful there, Calafiori. Saka finally taking on George down the wing. Loses out. Gahey clears, looking for... covered by Mosquera. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my stream has turned from football to table tennis. What the hell? What the hell?
Don't know, man. We all know you're a secret ping pong nut.
Out of absolutely nowhere.
Right, listen, there's worse sports that you could have turned to, mate.
Oh, dear. Okay, go back. Just showing some stats. Total pressures, 18 by Eze, 11 by Saka, 10 by Calafiori. All out run by Pino, who had 23, I think it was. Most touches in the game was Saliba with 46. Then Gabriel with 45 and then Zubimendi with 40. So you can see there's 3 players are controlling the game. Saka 3 turnovers, Gyökeres 3 turnovers, Rice 1 turnover. Saka 4 runs in the box, Rice 3 runs in the box, Trossard 2 runs in the box. Ismail Assar 5 runs in the box, Munoz 4 runs in the box. Arsenal have completed 63.2 kilometres, Crystal Palace 61.8 kilometres. Arsenal have had 86 sprints, Crystal Palace have had 74 sprints. Declan Rice leads all players with progressive passes with 7, Zubimendi 6, Saliba 5. Then Palace with 4 for Mitchell, Munoz and Gahey all. Defensive 1 by 1v1s 1, Saka 1, Rice 1, Calafiori 1, Munoz 3, Lacroix 1, Mitchell 1. Match stats: 64% possession Arsenal, 35 Palace, 55 touches in the final third by Arsenal. I didn't see the Crystal Palace number. Yeah. There you have it. Bunch of stats for you. Most sprints is Trossard with 14. For a player who's not blessed with speed, that's interesting. Cruz in good space. Quite an interesting match angle. I'm on.
Still watching the table tennis?
No, I moved over to Now Sports 2. I've got a very interesting camera angle, I'll be honest with you. It's totally different to what I've ever normally expect to watch a game.
What minute are you on?
55.
Oh, so I'm ahead of you now.
Yeah,
I'm on
55-30.
Oh, no, you're ahead of me still by 10 seconds.
55-35.
Yeah, 55-20.
Yeah, this is an interesting angle. I'm not sure if I can continue watching the game at this. It's weird. It just feels weird.
What, are you watching it on Now Sports 2?
It actually looks like you're watching game simulation.
Oh, but I'm watching it on Now Sports 2. I'm on 55-55.
Yeah.
And Gyökeres is streaming through, but it looks normal to me.
Have you got all the stats coming up down the right hand side and underneath?
No, I haven't. I feel like I'm being robbed.
You are, because I've got the stats.
I'm gonna write a strong.
It does feel like a game. I'm watching a game rather than the real game.
I'm gonna write a strong worded letter of complaint. Why you got something different from me if we were watching it? What's this
I'm
one?
pretty certain I'm watching Now Sports 2.
I don't know.
Yeah, I am. I'm on Now Sports 2. And I'm being bombarded with statistics.
I've got Now Sports 2 Premier League. Yeah, Now Sports Premier League. Maybe I've got
passes 8, Zubamendi 6, Saliba 5. Even though Saliba hasn't taken to the pitch in the second half, he's still quite high on the progression. Ooh, unlucky.
Oh, that's such a great ball from Gabriel.
Yeah, Trossard did really well to even.
But that's where Saka, once that ball's played, Saka has to bust the gut to get on that back post.
Yeah.
Has to. It's a tap in.
Yeah, he just wasn't alive to it, was he?
That's what I'm saying. He just half a yard off the pace, and he would have had a tap in.
So here comes another Arsenal set piece, the Declan Rice throw in. Will it go long? Like
did you see the
long throw?
Did you see the Bournemouth? So you see the Brentford game where they sent a message from the bench saying no more short throws. The guy threw the ball so far, Tony. It was absurd.
So you know what makes this even more look like it's gameplay is anytime a player touches the ball, his name comes above his picture.
What are you watching, man? I want to come round your house. What's going on?
Crystal Palace are bringing on Eddie Nketiah.
Oh, Tone, I found it. Yes. I'm at 58-25.
Yeah, you're just behind me, mate. Literally seconds.
But it's got the passing stats and all that.
Yeah.
I like this, man. Oh, they got a little heat map and everything. Sucker touch map.
Yeah, you see it. It feels like a game. So they're literally showing the game in like, I don't know what to call it, game mode. Heat map mode.
And look, the player's name comes up when he touches the ball as well. I love this. What a find. Because for me, sometimes I get the players mixed up, innit? Because my eyesight, I was even looking at it, I can't even see what it is. And my sons normally go,
I don't even know how they're doing it. It must be AI because I don't know how they're doing that quickly.
yeah, it just flashes up straight away. As the moment they get the ball, before it even got to Declan Rice, it flashed up. Oh, this is double flash. Because my sons always go to me, that weren't Saliba, Dad. That was Gabriel. Because I'm
See
always
how the
getting...
angle of where the picture is now, it's kind of like up in the stand on the side.
Yeah, I don't mind this. It's all right, man.
To me, it's a weird angle. Ball in the box from the throw-in. Oh, Saka gets pulled down by the looks of things. And I start buffering right at that very point. He looks like he's getting pulled down in the box. What are you doing to me today, stream?
See, Saka, you've got to get Saka off the pitch, man, because that was a terrible touch. Yoker has laid off the ball beautifully, and his first touch just took it straight to the back to the Palace player. That's a foul, ref. Thank you. Yeah, Saka is...
Go on, Tross. Go on, Tross. Go on, Tross. Find someone. Find someone. Oh, inches from Gyökeres. On the attack again.
Look at that. So total runs off the ball. Gyökeres has made 20 runs off of the ball.
See, now you're getting bombarded with stats.
Yeah, I love it, man. Yes, I'm just seeing the Trossard run.
I'm back on Now Sports 1. Normal angle.
What minute you on?
62:20.
Oh, so you're 30 seconds ahead of me, give or take.
That's the one. That's the one. Good. Well done. Nice, Gyökeres. Gyökeres setting behind, wins the corner. Well done. You see? That's what you got to do. Deliver it to him in the channel where he can run and get it.
That's what I'm saying. Every time you see him do it, you just think, why are we not doing that more?
Yeah. So I don't think any defenders like the look of him running at them, to be honest.
Well, who wants
It puts them in a bit of a panic mode.
Who wants to chase like some big brute that's got speed, he's got strength, he's got power? Who wants to deal with that? No one.
So set piece United. Here we go. Declan Rice with the corner. Oh, it's gone near post. Easily cleared. Got that one all wrong. No. You could have played that forward, Zubimendi.
First corner of the game, that was. With such set piece FC, it's taken us 63 minutes to get our first corner.
Wow. I didn't even realise that, if I'm being honest. Palace trying to play out from the back.
It was a terrible corner as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was awful. Arsenal press causing them trouble getting out the half. Looks like they're going to have to go long.
I mean, Saka's... I've never seen him perform like this. He clearly is not fit. And Raya knocks it too long.
Evening, Gary. Evening, Emerson. Or afternoon, Emerson.
How are we doing, Emerson? Lovely to see you as always, my friend. Hope everything's well.
Apollo says Saka off for Martinelli.
Yeah, it has to be. Has to be because he's clearly not fit.
happening. Yeah, you're right, mate.
So total defences 1 versus 1. Arsenal have had 4 and Palace have had 7. I don't even know what that means.
I guess that means where you're defending and you get a 1v1 and you win that.
Yeah, but a 1v1 where?
Anywhere.
Where?
Anywhere.
What, anywhere on the pitch?
Anywhere where you're defending.
So total sprints, Arsenal 95 compared to Palace's 82. Match stats, team intensity, Arsenal have had 46.9 compared. What is this? Match interceptions, Arsenal have had 5, Palace have had 8.
Oh, look, Gary's.
But how can that be 66.7% if they've had more? Oh, okay, sorry.
Good press from Arsenal resulting in an Arsenal.
So Arsenal have had 71.9, I think it was, total kilometres pressed.
It's George Graham in the stand, just being spotted by the cameras. The legend.
Yeah. I'm surprised that Saka's lasted 67 minutes, to be perfectly honest, because I don't understand why you're playing a guy that's clearly not fit when you've got other options. And again, you know,
Martinelli's in. Oh,
again, if
away from finding Gyökeres.
If he picks up or makes his injury worse, then you've lost him for months. What is the point? Because he's virtually done nothing for 67 minutes, right? So why are you not playing the player that's maybe going to give you something?
There. Gyökeres did really well. Chested the ball into the area where he was about to take the shot. Lacroix came in and took it off his toe as he was about to launch a vicious shot into the corner of the net.
Oh, they disallowed it.
So, another Arsenal set piece. Here we go. Declan Rice cannot deliver a second poor free kick corner like he did the last one. So, what's going to happen here? Trust me, the buffer right there.
At least you ain't gone back to the ping pong.
Go! Not quite. I saw the roof. I saw the net bustle, but it wasn't the ball. It was a player. And by the looks of it, it looked like every Arsenal player got his head on the ball. Bar. I don't know what happened there. Looks like Gabriel's got a kick in the nuts. 2 players scored themselves into the goal by Crystal Palace. Oh, that hurts. Oh, Gabriel just landed with the into the post, right in the nutsack. Oh, mate. Crown jewels are still ringing around. Ooh. That's got to be a timeout, isn't it?
Jesus
Surely.
Christ, man. That's a broken everything, man. What the hell? I've never seen a player land like that on a post. Holy moly. Oh, man, it's a good job that his wife's so good looking. He, man, could damage him for life. Holy moly.
Ray, first time he's been called into action and a quick distribution towards Gyökeres.
As they laughing at Gabriel, man. Look.
Lacroix had to kick it out for a throw-in. So
See, that's the
Declan
trouble
Rice
with.
lining up a throw in. Gets his towel to dry the ball.
See, that's well played by Gyökeres because he kept running there, didn't he?
Yeah.
And putting the pressure on.
Ball comes in. Shot from Zubimendi, or was it Declan Rice? Or was it Calafiori even?
And Raya gets lucky there because Eddie gets in front of him.
Yeah.
And had he got the header right, that was probably 1-1.
That's a corner, ref. Oh, well, I thought that was a corner. Goal kick to Crystal Palace, which
So
Henderson...
Palace have not had a shot in this game since the 27th minute.
So Arsenal are tightening the defensive screw. To be honest, their main threat in that first sort of quarter was Mateta. He has looked non-existent since then.
That has to be a corner, surely. No, I just see that incident where you was talking about.
So now Palace pressing, but well defended by Gabriel. Out for a Palace throw-in. So they're going to come up with their long throw now.
Yeah.
He has got the ball, but Raya's name is above his. Raya gets the ball, looking for a quick distribution, finds it to Rice, who hoofs it up long. Is this what the commentators use when they're commentating on the match, so they know that they get the names right?
What, the thing that I'm watching?
Yeah, with all the names coming up as they even play.
Might be. I've never.
It's very clever.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah, it's very clever. Like literally putting up the names before they've even got the ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As the ball is approaching, the name is up. I mean, how did he know there it wasn't going to an Arsenal player? Because it was Arsenal player around the area.
Palace making a substitution, or the second substitution of the game. So Kamada is coming off. He's going to replace by Hughes.
Yeah, we just done this. So did you see, Tone, when you see Calafiori win that header over Sarr?
Yeah.
It came up with Calafiori and it didn't even mention Sarr. So it's predicting that Calafiori is going to win the ball.
Yeah.
Because they was both jumping and Sarr's name didn't come up.
Yeah, I've actually seen a similar scenario coming up for you. Nketiah and Timber both came up. Both their names came up as they were trying to get possession of the ball. Crossing by Wharton. Goes, Raya picks it up. Looks like it was going out for a throw-in, a goal kick rather, but Raya quickly scuttled across, made it his own. Quick delivery, looking...
That little ball from Thing there, that little ball from Martinelli almost released Gyökeres, but it just had to be over the top. If you put it over the top, he's away. So Palace are currently 40-1 to win this game.
Wow.
The draw is 13-2, and Arsenal are 1-10 on.
Only Sean Longstaff and James Ward-Prowse have created more chances from open play than Declan Rice this season. Palace come down all right with Munoz into Sarr, tackled by Declan Rice, cleared by Gabriel. Arsenal back four looking imperious today. They look like they are in business for another clean sheet.
We'll say Palace haven't had a shot since the 27th minute.
Yeah. Arsenal's defensive wall
That's almost 50 minutes since Palace's last effort on goal.
And as Apollo put in the chat this morning, if you don't concede, you don't lose.
Yep, that's correct. Just clear it, Trossard. Listen, I take 1-0 to Arsenal all day long and twice on a Sunday.
Well, with Liverpool losing yesterday, that would feel like twice on a Sunday.
Yeah, and City still losing at the moment. So it could be a very
down.
good weekend.
Looks like he got hit in the chest. He looks winded. Don't think it's anything serious.
So Rice and Calafiore have both completed 8.9 kilometres in this game.
Pass accuracy 95% by William Saliba, who's the highest of any player in the game so far.
And he ain't been on the pitch for half an hour.
Well, that was nothing. Munoz went down like he got hit by a train. Not unless Ricardo Calafiore has suddenly developed the power of a 1-inch punch. There's no way that. No, literally, he literally just touched him in the chest, and he went down like he'd been hit by a train. Game got stopped, but he's up and back and running again now.
So both teams have completed 13 passes between the lines. Arsenal in behind the back line, 38 compared to Palace's 26. Really? I don't remember seeing 38 passes behind the back line, but you say so.
That's bad, Zubimendi. You should just control that and then pass it along the floor. I know you're trying to get the ball to the player quickly, but you don't need to do that. Well done, Mosquera. Again. Just looks so tidy, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And it's funny.
You're in. Oh.
It's funny because you remember when Saliba never used to be there, we used to mad panic, innit?
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you've got this guy and you just think to yourself, yeah, we don't actually mind if Saliba's not there.
Wins again, Mosquera. Go on, Zubi. Go on, Zubi. Too much. He's lost it in the middle. Well defended, Gabriel. So Palace got a little sneak there because Zubimendi lost possession and Palace broke quickly. Eddie Nketiah got the run on Mosquera, got the delivery in, but Gabriel won the battle for the cross with Mateta. Kicks it out for a corner. So
Zubimendi just pass the ball. Just pass the ball, Zubimendi. He doesn't need to do that. It's crazy. Zubimendi had options to pass the ball, and you lose it, and all of a sudden they're on the attack coming at us.
So the header from Gay goes over the bar, miles over, And so it's a goal kick to Arsenal.
And good recovery pace there from Mosquera to sort of catch up with Eddie.
So Declan Rice has plonked himself on the floor, and so has Calafiori. All of a sudden, we're
So
running out
total
of players.
pressures on the ball. Arsenal 109, Palace 154.
We've got 2 players down. This is not good. This is not good. So Calafiori went down, but he's got himself back up again, so he's not suffering. But the second physio has come out just to make sure that Calafiori is okay, while the first physio tends to Declan Rice in the box.
Looks like right ankle for Declan Rice. You know what makes me laugh? You've got Mateta there moaning, saying take him off the pitch because of the time. But when Henderson's wasting time, all these goal kicks, they ain't saying nothing.
Mm. Average formation 2-3-4-1. In defence, 1-2. It's a 4-1-4-1. Can you see that, Gail?
No, I haven't seen that yet. Come up.
Bottom right hand corner, you might see it coming up.
Oh, I've got stuff. I've got stuff in the way of the TV. Move that stuff,
Oh.
Jackson, so I can see.
It's showing the average formation of the team.
Oh yeah, average formation. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. Arsenal.
Okay, so Gabriel's coming off. Pierre Incapie is coming on for his first game. Mikel Merino is coming on. So it's Calafiori who's coming off to be replaced by Incapie. Declan Rice is run his afternoon. He's picked some knock up there. Merino comes in his place.
I'll tell you what, this is a big 15 minutes coming up because you're assuming that there's going to be 5 minutes added on at least. So it's a big 15 minutes for Arsenal here to hold out because I say a win here with the other 2 dropping points would be a massive result.
I like this kid in Capier.
Yeah, he looks decent.
I'll be honest with you and say I'm very excited to watch him play.
But this is his second substitute appearance. Listen, Rice has run 9K today, man. He deserves a bit of credit. And that's Incapie on the ball straight away. And what I like there, he plays the ball, and his first fault is get back into position in left back. I like that.
Well done, Jurien Timber. Absolute rock in the right back slot. You must hate coming up against him. He pockets everybody.
Yeah, he very rarely puts the foot wrong, does he?
He's so clean in the tackle as well. He's just like, yeah, give me that. Free kick taken by Rea, goes long. Lacroix wins the header. Mosquera there ties
So
us up.
Martinelli has had 3 touches since he's been on the pitch. Well, did he come on in the 67th minute?
4, 5. He's just had 5 now.
67th minute. So he's been on for nigh on 15 minutes, 16 minutes, 17 minutes, and he's had 3 touches of the ball. I think it'll be good when we get like Havertz and that back because then Gyökeres can have a little rest.
Absolutely.
Oh, dodgy touch.
Oh, what was that? Marino? I could have sworn he caught the ball. Well done, Nkapie.
Counter pressures. Eze with 10, Gyökeres with 7, Saka with 6.
So Palace here with a throw in, which they're looking to take long. Obviously going to target Mateta, who's being marked by Mosquera, currently in the box. Ball comes in. Out by Gyökeres again. Gyökeres is everywhere.
Yeah, you got to give the guy credit for his work rate.
Absolutely.
Considering he came into the team not fully match fit, you know, and to play at this kind of physical level is something to behold, I think.
So Gabriel left the pitch, having had the most total touches of 58. The next highest is 48 with Zubimendi. Rice has also gone off with the total distance of 10.1 kilometres. Next highest is Calafiori with 6.1, who's also now gone off the pitch. Zubimendi with also 6.1. Go on. Go on, Gyökeres. Good. Well held. Good ball. Do something, Marino. Give. You didn't need to take him on there, Gyökeres. Okay, but he's kept it. Oh, Marino, what are you doing? Look on the inside, surely. Arteta is extremely agitated at this point. He's very, very vocal on the right side. He's punching his hand, saying, come on. Emirates Stadium has run his afternoon. He's now been substituted. Who's that going to be? Ethan Nwaneri?
I would assume so.
It's going to be Ethan Nwaneri, yeah.
I mean, come on, man. I've just seen the Mourinho. What was he doing there? It makes no sense. What's Arteta doing there, man? Just get back in your box.
Miles Lewis Skelly has come on for Eze. So now we have...
Well, that's it. So now we're going to see... This is the start, Tony, of seeing Skelly in midfield. Has to be.
Well, he's immediately gone to the left-back slot. He's currently running left-back. Nkapie has gone centre with Mosquera. Yeah, Timber right-back.
So we're playing a 5 at the back?
Yeah, because don't forget, Nkapie replaced Calafiori, yeah? But then Saliba came off as well. So it's actually not. It's still a 4. But now it's a complete new 4. With Skelly.
No, because we've still got Timber, haven't we?
Yeah. So think about it. The back 4 is Miles Lewis Skelly.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Where's Miles Lewis Skelly? Miles Lewis Skelly's playing kind of left midfield.
No, he's playing left back.
So where's he? Oh, I'm confused, man.
Yeah, Miles is back left. Nkapie is playing left centre back. Mosquera is playing right centre back. Don't forget, both our centre halves have gone off the pitch right now. And then Timber at right. So out of the original starting back 4, the only one who's left on the pitch is Jury and Timber.
Gotcha. Right, yeah, I can see it now. I was just double confused there for a second.
We've even lost Declan Rice off the pitch. So now Trossard's taking the corner.
But this is what happened when you've got the midweek games and then you're thrust into the league again. You've got to give these players sufficient rest. No, Gabriel's still on, Tony.
Is he?
Yeah, I thought Gabriel was still on. You're saying he's off, and I'm thinking he's on. I can see him.
I thought he went off.
No, that's what confused me. So we've got Timber, Gabriel, Mosquera, Nkapie, and Miles Lewis Skelly can't be playing left back.
Well, I can see that Miles Lewis Skelly right now is the player at who's most defensively positioned at the left, even at this corner, which Trossard's going to take.
Yeah, because that makes sense in being in the left back for the corner, because Nkapie will go up for the corner, won't he?
Yeah. And Capio
But it looks like
plays
Skelly's
it back to
playing
Zubimendi.
like the Declan Rice type role in midfield.
Oh, well played in Capio. Oh, he fell over. Sarr still managed to get the cross in. Well out there by Marino. And then the shot from Lacroix goes over for conversion. Crystal Palace making 3 substitutions in an effort to try and get back in the game. We're now into injury time, which will be 6 minutes. We've already played 42 seconds of that first minute. Adam Wharton coming off, Tyreek Mitchell coming off.
Yeah, this is the situations that Palace live for, isn't it? With a couple of minutes to go, let's throw caution to the wind now.
Yeah, I mean, at 1-0, there's still a chance for a draw. So, yeah, why not?
Well, listen, I always say you're better off to lose 2-0 than lose 1-0. It doesn't make any difference.
Yeah, so Arsenal got 5 minutes now to retain their clean sheet and keep the winning record going. Goal kick from Raya goes long. One by Marino. Nearly got Gyökeres in on goal there. Good use of the body, Miles. Nkapie to... So what is it, a back 5?
Looks like it. Yeah, because there's Miles Lewis-Skelly's playing like left wing.
Yeah. And like Gabriel's in the middle between Mosquera and Nkapie.
So maybe we've matched them with a 3-5-2.
Well done, Raya. Sweeper keeper came on, cleared up.
No, it's a back 4, and Skelly looks like he's playing midfield. It's the weirdest role ever because he's not central.
He's not really midfield because as they line up,
he's playing left midfield because Trossard's now playing the 10.
Trossard's position still looks like a wide left midfielder.
I'm confused all over, man, because it looked like just now that Trossard was playing the 10 with Gyökeres still up front.
And the first player to meet him was Miles Lewis-Skelly. Miles Lewis-Skelly is definitely playing left back, mate.
I'm confused. I think we've gone to a 5. I'm sure we have.
I'm sure we've gone to a 5, Gal.
Yeah. I'm sure we've gone to a 5. It's got to be offside. Yeah. Told you it was offside. I don't even have to see. Look at that. Knew he was offside. City just equalised, but it was ruled out because it was offside.
I wonder what you're talking about for a second. Is he watching the same game as me?
It just flicked onto the City game. I don't know. I don't know what I'm watching. Just flicked onto the City game.
Gabriel do Brasil.
He's earned the right to wear that 6 shirt that worn by the legendary Tony Adams, isn't he?
Surely has.
Big couple of minutes coming up, Tone.
Yeah.
Big couple of minutes, mate.
So
if we hold that here.
Just kicked into the 94th minute.
Yeah. If we hold up here and City fail to equalise, and we've already seen Liverpool win. Don't foul Miles Lewis-Skelly. That's it. That's all you had to do.
Yeah.
That's it. Well done, David Raya.
I think you've caught up with me. 94-25.
Yeah.
We're at the same place.
I understand that Skelly's trying to stop him. Man, just take it to the corner, mate. What are you doing? You have
Oh,
the guy has no football sense, man.
he got that touch all wrong.
Yeah, but he doesn't even need to touch it. He can just turn around, let it bounce, go after it, and take it to the corner.
Oh,
That's a free kick all day long from Timber there.
clash with Timber. Yeah, Mosquera gets kicked there. That's got to be a free kick, surely.
No, don't be silly. Plays for Arsenal.
Wow. How? The cross comes in. Raya in a perfect position. Quick break now. Oh, get the ball, Tross.
See now, look at Gyökeres still running after in the 96th minute, Tone.
Yeah.
He's still running the channels. This is what people don't see.
Nobody there. Where was you, Martinelli?
Martinelli's playing right back. Yeah, it's definitely a back five.
Your striker's got the ball. He's running at defenders. You need to be there with him to help him out. He needs an option.
Come on, ref, let's have this whistle, please. Oh, that was that little handball.
Henderson,
come on, ref. Let's have the
kick
whistle,
into
please.
the area. You know what they're looking for. Well done, Gyökeres. Martinelli pumps it clear. Backtracks Henderson. Henderson's got one intention. He's got 1 minute. Referee's put his finger. 1 minute. Big
Listen,
hoof.
we're on the 98th. Game's finished, mate. Game's done. The game is done. It's over. Arsenal are victorious.
1-0 to the arse. Come on, you Gunners. All day.
In Cape, I'm quite impressed with this little cameo from this guy. He looks solid. And listen, when you need to see out that game, you go to a back five. I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah.
There's been many times when we could have done it and we haven't. Now we've obviously got the players that can do it.
Ooh. See, Marlon is breaking up these Man City players for fun. That Man City kit is an abomination on the eyes, isn't it? I don't know what the hell I'm watching. I'm like, what the hell? Like the socks are like doing something with. I feel like I'm watching Tron.
Well, have I got? I've got Arsenal on every station, man. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, that kit is terrible, isn't it? And it's finished. Villa have beaten City 1-0.
Yes.
So a brilliant weekend.
Yeah.
Brilliant weekend for Arsenal. Liverpool losing yesterday, City losing today, and Arsenal victorious with a 1-0 win over Crystal Palace, which takes us 6 points clear of Man City, 7 clear of Liverpool, 4 clear of Bournemouth in second. So yeah, great weekend.
Absolutely.
Oh, Burnley have just beat Wolves 3-2 in the very last kick of the game. Wolves are desperate, man.
So I'm just going to grab my statistics for you, Gal.
No problem, mate. No problem at all.
Wow. Here's a statistic for you, Gal. James Milner assisted Charalampus Costulas yesterday.
Assisted who?
He assisted Charalampus Costulas for Brighton. For Brighton. This was the first time in Premier League history a player providing an assist for a player who was born after they made their Premier League debut.
Oh God, what a stat that is!
Yeah.
You know, in days gone past, Tony, this is the game that we would have only drawn, or we would have lost when your rivals end up losing. You know, we didn't take advantage, and now we've got to the stage where we are taking advantage.
Right, let's put them in the chat and the screen. Excuse me. Who the 49ers got today, Gal?
Sorry, mate, my mic was on mute. The 49ers have got the Texans. All right, so Arsenal have won all 5 of their games across all competitions in October without conceding a single goal. 2-0 versus Olympiacos, 2-0 versus West Ham, 1-0 versus Fulham, and 4-0 versus Atleti. And again today, 1-0 versus Crystal Palace. They go 4 points clear at the top of the table, ahead of Bournemouth. But most importantly, it's 7 clear of Liverpool and 6 of City. It's still very early days, but a lead at the moment is a lead. Look at Sunderland there, up in 3rd. Amazing, isn't it? They make you laugh. The moment because it's from a set piece again. Technically, the set piece is the cross into the box, right? And then once it deflects off someone, then it's in open play. Make you laugh. It's like we're the only team. We're the only team that scores from set pieces. Am I missing something here? Are they not allowed in the game anymore? Look at that. Liverpool played 9, won 5, haven't drawn any, lost 4. We do.
More stats for you, Gal.
Yeah, so overall possession, Arsenal had 59.7% compared to Palace's 40.3%. Arsenal's XG was 1.08 compared to Palace's 0.47. Arsenal had 10 shots compared to Palace's 7. 3 shots on target compared to Palace's 1.
One shot came in the first 15 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, I say Palace failed to have a shot on target since the 27th minute. So that means Arsenal basically went 70 minutes without conceding a single shot on target, which is a pretty amazing stat. So total passes, Arsenal had 539 passes compared to Palace's 360. A pass accuracy of 83.5% for Arsenal, excuse me, compared to Palace's 73.9. Backward passes, 73 from Arsenal, 47 from Palace. Forward passes, 156 from Arsenal, compared to Palace's 139. Long balls, Arsenal hit 53 compared to Palace's 64. And successful final third passes, Arsenal had almost double Palace's with 90 compared to Palace's 47. I think most of them backward passes would have come in the first half, Tony. So total touches inside the opposition box. Arsenal had 24 compared to Palace's 15. Now, at one stage, Palace had, was it 7 compared to Arsenal's 1? So it just shows you the little shift in the game there. David Reyes had to make 1 save compared to Dean Henderson's 2. Arsenal committed 6 fouls compared to Palace's 11. Arsenal ended with 4 corners compared to Palace's 3.
Big up to socials in the house. He said Palace are hard work. Glasner is on job, knows how to block. Yeah, look, we can't, not forget that Palace have, at this point in the season, showed their mettle quite well. So 1-0, it is a difficult job, but I think everybody's going to struggle against Palace this season if they continue playing like they are.
Palace are a good team. It's never an easy game. They've that Glasner's got the system down, bang right. Every player knows what he's doing. They are hard to break down, and plus they can hurt you going the other way. They've got Mateta that can score goals. They've got Sarr that can score goals. So they're a dangerous team. I've got an interview with Trossard. Do you want to listen?
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
So keep patient throughout the whole game because we can score any time. But they try to adapt to us as well, and that's what we did today. We created some more chances in the second half. Yet, it would be nice if we would have pushed the game to bed, but we battled until the end, and those are sweet as well.
The breakthrough coming from a set piece again. It feels as if there's a tension in the Emirates now in dead ball situations, certainly in the crowd. Do you feel it as players on the pitch, that expectation?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, just as I said, that is froze.
But
back.
we are excited as well. When we get a set piece, we know we can score, so it's an opportunity for us to get a goal. So we work a lot on it, and it pays off.
It's another game today where you've managed to get 3 points against opposition, which previously you dropped points in title seasons. What's the difference? How are you seeing these games out now?
It's hard to put a finger on it, but I think every year you just learn more and more, and this year we're so strong, especially defensively as well. The whole team works really hard, and then on the other hand, we put the game to bed. But whether it's a set piece or another play goal, doesn't matter to us. We just want to win games, and it's another win.
I feel like you're laying the foundations for something pretty special here this year.
Yeah, let's hope. We want to win every game, and we approach every game the same way. So that's how we need to continue.
Well said. Well said, young man.
I'm just doing my ratings. I'll be with you shortly, Gal.
No problem, mate. They make such a big thing of this set piece thing. You know, set pieces have been around in the game since the very start, have they not? It's not like it's a new thing that's just come in. Just because one team is strong on them, you know, I don't see why it gets all the criticism. Liverpool scored 2 from set pieces the other day, and then they're moaning when they concede set pieces.
Right, so I'm ready to do my ratings. Let's just see, there's a comment coming in late. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Big up, D. Hope you're well. George Graham was a guest today, so he would have enjoyed that. He was the manager who pretty much coined the phrase 1-0 to the Arsenal. So my ratings are as follows, ladies and gentlemen. I gave David Raya a 7. I didn't think he had much to do. Obviously, only one shot on target from Crystal Palace. His distribution was decent, nice and quick. Got Gyökeres on his way a few times. Then the back four, I just give them all a blanket 8. Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori. Again, another clean sheet. So, you know, look, these guys are becoming an impenetrable rock. In front of them, Zubimendi with a 7. I thought he was tidy, but not really efficient in terms of getting the ball moving from back to front. I think he just needs to increase his, you know, his desire to try and get the ball forward into the final third a little bit more. He doesn't have like what Thomas Partey had, the ability to drop a shoulder and move the ball between the lines. But he's a tidy player, and obviously, you know, he's working. He's there in front of the back four, just tidying up where he needs to be, and he does that well in tandem with Declan Rice, who's also, you know, able to get up and down very well because of his engine. Hopefully, the fact that we saw Declan Rice substituted, he went down late in the game. That won't impact on him. He might need a game's rest because he is literally that guy that runs the most. Gave him a 7 as well. Eze, I'm only giving him an 8 because of the goal, but otherwise he was, you know, just average performance for me from Eze. Probably would have got a 7 had he not scored the goal. Saka, I just didn't think was at the races today. Gave him a 5. Gary already recognised early in the game that it looked like Saka wasn't fit. Trossard, nothing special, but he does what he does. I gave him a 6. Gyökeres, I gave him an 8 because he was everywhere today. Chasing, pressing, defending. You know, an aspect of his game now that is becoming, you know, to me, this is what Mikel Arteta is good at, because I think he did the same with Havertz when he came. He turned him in from a one-way player into a two-way player. And Gyökeres, you know, is putting in a shift. And but for the fact that, you know, we're not giving him service, you know, he's just not getting the goals. It's hard to give Arteta anything less than a 9, you know. A difficult game against a difficult team, one that we drew last year. He's got us a win and he's got us a clean sheet. So those are my ratings. Gary, over to you.
just before I do my ratings, Tony, I've got a few more stats for you.
Great.
So Arsenal are obviously ranked first in the Premier League for goals conceded with 3. We're ranked first in the Premier League for XG against 5.3. We're ranked first in the Premier League with clean sheets with 6. We're ranked first in the Premier League with shots faced, 72. And we are ranked first in the Premier League with shots on target faced with 19. So first in all them 5 categories is boding really well for the season ahead. Right, so my player ratings are as follows. David Raya, I'm going to give him a 7.5. I thought he was excellent today. He claimed crosses, distribution was good, makes a relatively easy save to keep his clean sheet intact. But we saw a bit of foolishness from him last week when he's tried to do a bit of skill on the touchline and almost gave a goal away against Atletico. So there was none of that today. Everything was simple. Everything was simply done, and that's what we want to see. We don't give away no goals through our own silly mistakes. So 7.5 for him. Jurriën Timber. I don't know what else we can actually say about this guy, because every week we're just spewing superlatives about him. It's, you know, he doesn't get beat. He gets up and down the pitch. He doesn't stop running. He's defensively strong. He's strong going forward. He doesn't really get beat in the air. He doesn't get beat in duels. People don't dribble past him. I don't know what more we can actually say about this guy. And it's not only that. We're not forgetting as well that he came back from an ACL injury, played a full season because Ben White was injured. And he just keeps going from strength to strength. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I mean, at Arsenal, we've been blessed to see some proper defenders. If you're going back to 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, we've seen some proper defenders. But I'm not sure I'm not sure I've ever seen a player like this Jurriën Timber. So that kind of says it all. So I'm going to give Timber an 8.5.
That's an interesting question, Gary. I mean, if we're going to rank our all-time best right backs, then there's some very good names there. But I would say,
Timber gets it all day long. Timber gets it all day long. It's not even a question. I mean, Lee Dixon was a fabulous right back.
Yeah.
Who else have we had? People like, was it? Can't think of his name. Was it Sammy Nelson? Did he play right back?
Yeah, Sammy Nelson.
Pat Rice. We've had some really, really good right backs, but this Jurriën Timber, he's just going from strength to strength in every single game.
Yeah. Who was the French right back we had?
Debussy.
No, not him.
Oh, Sagna.
Bakary Sagna.
Yeah, Bakary Sagna. He was decent.
Bakary Sagna is probably my next favourite after Jurriën Timber at right back. And I love Lee Dixon, I've got to be honest. I also saw him chip seaman from
I was just going to say. Probably one of the best own goals you've ever seen in your life. But listen, he was a solid player and part of the famous back four.
Yeah.
But I've never seen anything like this Jurriën Timber. The levels that this guy is hitting week in, week out.
Yeah.
Is phenomenal. It's scary. So I'm going to give him an 8.5 today.
Yeah.
Saliba.
Lauren was good. Deep mentioned Lauren. Lauren was definitely up there.
Lauren, he was really good. Old Ralph, he was proper. Saliba, at 8. A good performance up against a difficult opponent in Mateta.
Yeah. Considering that first 15 minutes, I thought he was going to be the absolute nightmare for the game. But
listen, when you're playing against guys like Mateta, it's never going to be an easy time. They're going to give it all. They're all, you've got to be at your best. And I think they dealt with
To
him
be
pretty
honest,
well.
after about 20 minutes, I even didn't think he was playing. We marked
That's
him
the
out
thing.
of the game so well.
That's the thing. Listen, you're going to lose balls. You're going to win balls. It's a contest. That's what it's all about. You're not going to win everything, but you cope as best you can. And I think today, Saliba, until he went off injured, I thought he was solid. So a well-deserved 8. Gabriel, again, he comes up trumps first in both boxes. He's strong. You know, he's powerful. He makes tackles. He clears the ball. He's started to play a few balls now. But then in the opponent's box, he comes out strong. And again, he gets the head to the ball and the ball falls for Eze to strike the opening goal. So, you know, he's getting, it's another assist for Gabriel. I'm not sure how many he's got this season. But he's got one more than Saka, who hasn't assisted at all this season in the Premier League. So that kind of says it all. So an 8.5 for Gabriel. Calafiore, solid game. Didn't really put a foot wrong. Defended well. Didn't really get forward as much today. But that was probably due to Palace's the way they set up. But sometimes, and I've said it before, sometimes you just need your left back to be a left back, and the invert is not needed, and the getting forward is not needed. You just have to be a left back, and I thought he done that really well today. Zubimendi had a bit of an up and down game. I wouldn't say he had a bad game. There was a few misplaced passes, a few passes not released when he should have released the ball. So all in all, a mixed bag from him today, but I think a 7 is a fair reflection. Declan Rice, 7 again, fair reflection. Again, it was his delivery into the box which caused the trouble, which led to the first goal. An all-round performance, up and down the pitch, getting in tackles, breaking up things. So fair reflection, just above average from Declan Rice today. Eze scored the opening goal. I think it was something written in the stars that he was going to score against his former club. And that's what he did. And I think once he scored that goal, I think that gave him a bit of confidence, which we may not have seen from him before, because he looked like he was sort of buoyed by that, and went looking for the ball, was unlucky trying to slip a few passes through. And before the goal, he was kind of non-existent in the game. And I did say to Tony that I think the thing with Eze is that where you've come from, Crystal Palace, and when you play in your teams, you're not part of that low block. You've got space to roam around the pitch. At Arsenal, it's not that way. You're facing the low block more times than not. So trying to find the space to create is different when you're playing for Arsenal than it is for Crystal Palace. And I think after he scored the goal today, he kind of gave himself a bit of confidence to make things happen in the game. So an 8 is a good score for him. Bukayo Saka, I'm going to give him a 3. I'm not even going to give him a 5. I'm going to give him a 3.
Wow.
He clearly wasn't match fit. I don't know why he was on the pitch to start the game. I don't know why he lasted 67 minutes. I mean, there was if any Arsenal fan out there can tell me when the last time they see Bukayo Saka receive the ball with his back to goal, have a clear 20 yards in front of him, and lay the ball straight off to Eze. I've never seen that before. That told me 100 million% that he wasn't fit to play the game. I don't understand why you risk him. We're waiting for Madueke, who's still probably a couple of weeks out, and Havertz to come back. But why would you risk Saka picking up or making an injury worse and then being out for 3 months when we just get someone back? You've got the squad. You don't need to do it. Silly mistake from Arteta there. Yes, you want your best players on the pitch, but only if they're fully fit. And today we basically played with 10 because Saka was non-existent for 67 minutes. Trossard, I'm going to give him a 7. He was industrious. He got up and down. He done his defensive work. He done his forward work. Brought a good save out of Henderson. Didn't really give the ball away. Used the ball quite well. So I'm going to give him a 7. Gyökeres. Now, Gyökeres. I'm actually going to give Gyökeres my man of the match today. Reason being, he's played for 97 minutes. He's chased things down into corners in the 96th minute. He's worked hard for the team. He does his defensive side of the game. When Arsenal learn to play to this guy's strengths a little bit more, we will see the best of this guy. But for me, he's an absolute beast. He hassles, he harries.
I'm desperate for him to have a break. He's playing every minute of every game.
That's what I'm saying. And don't forget, he came into the team not fully fit, not fully match fit. And the levels that he's performing to physically are phenomenal. And I say, when we learn to play that ball down the channel and get him after it, that's where he'll get more joy. But I say, he's going to get my man in the match today. I thought he was really good for 97 minutes. Arteta, if he hadn't have started Saka, I would have given him a 9. But starting Saka when he's not fully fit and leaving him on the pitch for 67 minutes, when you've got other players that can come on and play and start the game, I'm going to give him a 7 today. Just purely for that. But apart from that, he got everything else right. But you're risking a player, an important player, when they're not fully match fit, and that to me is silly. In years gone by, you can understand, but where we're at right now, that doesn't need to be done.
Yeah.
And Mosquera, I'm going to give Mosquera a solid 7.5 because even Tim Sherwood did say on the TV that it was a seamless transition when Mosquera came on for Saliba.
Yeah.
And in years gone past again, when Saliba was injured or not in the team, we all used to fret. We was worried. All of a sudden, we've signed this guy, 21, from Spain out of nowhere, 13 million. And he's performing to the standard where we're not missing Saliba. So well done to Arsenal on that deal, and well done to Mosquera. And that's my player ratings.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The illustrious panel have voted their ratings for the game. The question is in the history of Arsenal right backs, have you seen a better right back than Julian Timber? Some very good names in the shout. I'm just looking at the highlights of the Wolves versus Burnley game here. What's that ended up? 3-2.
3-2 to Burnley. Yeah, they scored in the last second.
Yeah. And like Wolves had a chance to equalise even after that. But yeah, great save from the keeper. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is us for the evening. That's a lovely weekend. All we can hope for now is for Everton to go and spank those up the road. They're
down the road. So.
I'm going to be depressed because I now have to sit through the Miami Dolphins getting absolutely smacked from pillar to post. Who
they got?
We have who have we got? The Colts. No, not the Colts. Sorry, the Falcons. Atlanta Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah. So we are. I mean, we've got the worst O-line in the whole league. We're only one place above the Jets, who've not won a game all season in terms of rankings in the league. The team is in disarray. Oh, what's going on here? Something's happened at Wolves versus Burnley. Strand Larson looks like he's got into an argument with his own supporters. Their team's being carted away by security from their own fans, including the manager.
crazy. It's getting bad to worse there, isn't it? When
It's getting very toxic at Wolves at the moment.
that's the thing. If you're not winning games, it becomes personal with the fans, doesn't it? Who are paying their hard money.
Yeah. But
I
you
mean,
can't afford for that to happen. You've got to always be on the fan side. You can't afford
yeah,
to
no,
be
yeah,
arguing with your own fans.
I totally agree. I think we see it all the time now, though, don't we? We see the Spurs fans turning on Postecoglou. Forest lost again. Forest lost again today. That Tavernier scored direct from a corner, killed it into the far post.
Wow.
And this is Matt Sells, who was winning the Golden Glove with David Raya for literally 2 seasons in a row.
Mm.
You know, so it's amazing how a team can fall apart. But
Fulham lost again this weekend. Then they're not far from the relegation zone either.
Yeah, listen, in this Premier League.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that there is no easy games.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're not at the races, unfortunately, you get left behind, and then you're left in a dogfight for the whole season because you have to make your own luck sometimes. And there's teams that are clearly not playing for whatever the reasons are, and they're in trouble. But long may Arsenal continue with this winning streak.
So we'll see you guys again on Wednesday night. Arsenal are again at home at the Emirates against Brighton. Gary and I will probably be here again.
Yeah, I'm around the same. My son's actually out of everything because he's got a fractured foot, so there's no training or games.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll see you then.
All right.
Until
No worries.
then, thank you very much for everyone for joining with us. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. What's left?
Yeah. See you later, everyone.
Now, guys.
Get you later, Tom. Mate.